Hey, what's up, folks? This is your man B Flaxism on YouTube. Alright, now, I'm not gonna bullshit, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Now, this is for those of you in New York City, particularly Long Island City, Astoria, maybe 42nd Street, 59th Street, around that area. Some of you may have noticed posters or MTA website that Court Square on the 7 trains are not going to be stopping there starting tomorrow until April 2nd. Okay, I'm a rail fan. For those of you who do not know, a rail fan is a person who studies trains and buses like a book. We're similar to nerds. So, nerds and us were not very popular because not everybody's interested in trains like me or rail fans like me. Okay, that's besides the point. New York City subway is a big system, and I know a lot of people, even people born in New York City, get lost in the subways. So the 7 train not stopping at Court Square, some of you might get lost or anything like that. If you're one of those people that get lost, don't worry, I got you covered. Let me show you the map first. Now, we're talking about this area over here. You know, the Court Square area. June 2011, they actually made a transfer between the 7 train, the G train, and the E and M trains. 7 train's gonna be skipping this area. So I've taken the liberty of drawing the diagram, and let me show this to you. Alright, this is the diagram here. Starting tomorrow, Court Square, the 7 will not be stopping there because they're trying to make it ADA accessible. ADA accessible, you know, for the handicapped people, because that's a federal law now. Stations built later in 1985 has to be ADA accessible. So they're trying to make this ADA accessible now. So here's how it goes. Starting tomorrow, 7 trains will be skipping this stop. For those of you who use Court Square every day, you got a couple of options. You can take the E train or the M on weekdays instead. Also, the G train stops there as well. Now, for these two are the same thing. Difference is the 7 with the green circle is a 7 local train, and the 7 with the red diamond is the express train. But they're the same route. Only difference is the 7 express runs rush hours only. Those of you living on the 7 line, you already know that. So they're saying that if you're coming like from maybe Queensboro Plaza or something like that, and you normally get off at Court Square, they're saying they could use the B62 bus there, or you could walk. You could basically walk. All you gotta do is just follow the elevated tracks on the 7 line. It's really simple. For those of you who do not know the way around, that's when these two guys come in. Alright, let's focus here first. This is the Queensboro Plaza station, and there's 2 of them. There's Queensboro Plaza, that's the N, the Q train weekdays only. You got the 7 and the 7 Diamond Express rush hours only. And on this side is Queens Plaza. The E stops there all the times. M stops there weekdays only. The R, every day except late nights. So the brown line here is the B62 bus, and this is the diagram. So let's say you're coming from Court Square and you want to get to Queensboro Plaza or Queens Plaza. The 62, you can find that at Jackson Avenue. Travels along Jackson, then makes a right at 42nd Road, and it stops here. That's the last stop. So for Queensboro Plaza, all you gotta do is walk on 28th Street up to Queens Boulevard. Then you make a left, and you find the Queensboro Plaza station. For Queens Plaza, the bus will leave you right here. There's another bus stop over here, I think. All you gotta do is keep going straight on Jackson Avenue until you see it. You can't miss it. Now, if you're coming from Queens Plaza to Court Square, the first stop on the 62 bus is right here, the B62. Other options, you got the Q39, the Q67, and the Q69. Although, personally, I do not recommend the 67, especially on the weekends, because that bus runs every hour. But anyway, either of those 4 buses will be fine. Now, let's focus over here. This is the Court Square station. Now, Like I said, starting tomorrow, the 7 train will not be stopping there. So for Court Square, the Brown Line 62, that's coming from over here. It goes straight down Jackson Avenue, Court Square. What do you know? And it just keeps going down Jackson Avenue until 11th Street, then it goes into Brooklyn. The blue line is the E train, the M, that's the orange. Light green is the G train. The purple line is the 7. Now, for those of you who really hate taking the buses, they got plenty of other options too. Hunters Point Avenue on the 7 train, and 21st Street Van Nuys on the G train. You got a free out-of-system transfer. It's basically 1 block away from each other, the entrance is. If you have a Metro card, you're good. If you don't have a Metro card, then that's when you might run into some problems. But like I said, I mean, it's walking distance, pretty much. All you gotta do is just get off at Hunters Point, walk to Jackson Avenue, and then take Jackson Avenue all the way down. But that's for those of you athletes out there who like to walk in the summertime. Like in the wintertime, or if you really don't feel like walking, you can just get off at Hunters Point, go to the G train, and then take the G to Court Square, where you can take the E from there. Either way is fine. I just thought I'd let you guys know about this. And you know, it's basically 3 months, about 3 months that they're going to be doing this. And this diagram here, you see this Hunters Point Avenue and the 21st Street station. That's a free transfer out there if you have a Metro card. There's a Queensboro Plaza station right here, and that's the Court Square station. That's basically the area being affected. Alright then, well, I hope you find this helpful somewhat. Alright man, B Flatism, over and out.